Hello, welcome back. As you've read, it's the 5 month mark. That that is crazy to me. Like, so fast. I feel like just last week I made the 4 month mark video, but we're already at 5. That's the changes are so much slower than I had anticipated before. Like, I figured by month 6 that I would have like, you know, decent sized boobies because all the women in my family are well endowed. I think I've said that before, but I thought I was gonna jump on the boob train as well. But it seems like uh, I'm just trying to catch up. But we're only 5 months in. If it hits like 2 years in and nothing nothing changes, then I think it's safe to say at that point that I'm just destined to have small boobs. Whatever. But okay, so at this point, the dramatic or drastic changes aren't really they're not really there anymore. Like the big time changes that were gonna happen besides boobs, they're already there. Like the skin is really soft, which I fucking love it. The two circus members downstairs have shrunk to about half their size. Like my ability to love and just feel things has, it's peaked, it's skyrocketed, and similar things to that. But it doesn't seem to be much more than that going on. As you guys know, yesterday was Transgender Day of Visibility, and I did make an Instagram and Facebook post about it. I don't know if I want to link the Instagram in these videos yet. I may will, like, at some point in the future I probably will, just not right now, because like it's 50-50 on old pictures of me pre-transition and then pictures of me during transition. So it's not exactly exciting. Like, you would be like, "Oh, sweet, I got her Instagram. Let's fucking check it out." And then you get there, what the fuck is this? There's like 40 pictures. So I'm gonna hold off on that. I never did make the video about my laser update, which, I'm sorry, don't attack me in the comments. I know I said I was going to, and I haven't. I've just been really busy and trying to not catch a life-threatening illness. I've had 3 treatments. 3? Yeah, 3. And most of there's very little hair that grows there now. There is definitely still, like, clear, like, transparent blonde hair and uh, red hair and just a few dark hairs that still grow in, just like here and here. Like, all of my neck hair is gone. All of the hair that was on my cheeks and sideburns is gone. There wasn't much there to begin with, but what was there is now gone. And usually I shaved today because it's been like 3 or 4 days, but I can go without shaving for multiple days now without showing 5 o'clock shadow or a few dark hairs coming in here and there. I can go a few days now without having to shave, which can't tell you how happy that makes me. But aside from like the laser update and the fact that I got this new dress, which, can we take a moment and appreciate this thing? It fits me so good. Like, it's so fucking pretty. I love it. It's amazing. And if you don't know what it's from, it is from World of Warcraft. So, pardon me, my nerd is showing. As if this wasn't enough. But I love WoW Classic. I do play on Horde for life. There's just not many changes to speak on. I don't know how these girls did it. Like, there's just not much there. I've noticed that the fat redistribution is definitely helping my butt out. I'm definitely getting more of a butt. It's great. Before this all started, but my favorite pair of pants were extremely baggy and loose around the hip area and mostly the arse area. But it's beginning to be less so empty in those spaces. I'm not really gaining weight around my belly or things like arms and legs or so. Can we? Okay, that's the thing. Like, I was expecting to be a lot less vascular than I am by this point. Like, I've got pretty, I mean, you can even see it there. Like, I've got pretty veiny arms, and they're still quite veiny. I hate it. That'll probably take a long time to go away, but it's kind of stupid that it's still there, and I don't like it. I wish it would go away. Muscle tonality, that's still pretty evident that it's not exactly feminine yet, but what can you do? I am going to start a biotin regimen. I'm going to go get some really tasty gummies tomorrow probably, and I've heard that you have to take biotin for a couple of months before, like, consistently for a couple of months before you start to see the effects of said biotin. So I guess in July or something I'll have a biotin update for you. Gives me something to do in the future. I took vacation for this week and next week. So my next day to work is the 11th of April. Yeah. I've got a lot more time now that I took that off, so I've got a decent pile of clothes that I need to wash. So when I do wash them, then I will be sure to give you all the largely anticipated clothing haul that I was supposed to do in like January or December. But at least it'll be a good one whenever I finally do it, because it'll be literally all the clothes that I've bought since starting my transition. As far as like other people go and me coming out to them, or people adjusting to the new pronouns and things, it's going well. People are adapting. My supervisor at work no longer uses Luke. He uses Laura. Almost all of my friends, actually, no, all of my friends except one use Laura, and they did right out of the gate. Like, I've got the best friends on this fucking planet, but people at work are starting to come around and use she, and sometimes it's funny whenever one of my coworkers is like yelling across the way. They're like, "Look, or Laura," you know. It's like, oh yeah, you got it right. Uh, Somebody came up to me the other day in Harbor Freight, and they were like, "Excuse me, ma'am, can I, blah blah blah," and ask the question. That was cool. That was the first time in public that a stranger had said ma'am, she, and was like fully, they saw me as a woman, finally. And that was, like, my day was made after that. I was so giddy leaving out of there. And it was like an older man, too. Like, not old, like walking with a cane, but like 45, 50 maybe. So, it's cool to see, the older generation kind of, just the very few of them that actually care. It's cool to see. I was at the pharmacy to pick up my prescription a couple of weeks ago, before all this coronavirus thing hit, and the girl at the drive-thru, who is absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Completely unnecessary information, but I figured you'd want to know. She was like, "Hey," she's like, I had to tell her my name. Obviously, I still have to use my legal name, which is Luke. She was like, "Aren't you Laura? Isn't your name Laura?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's really cool that you know that." She's like, "Yeah, I've got you on Facebook. I've been kind of watching your updates and stuff. It's really inspiring, and I really appreciate it." And that also made my day when that happened too. So, if you're out there and you're transitioning, you're helping people that you don't even know that you're helping. Like, I've had a lot of people come up to me and tell me I've been an inspiration to them for whatever is going on in their life. Like, I've helped so many people that I didn't even know I was helping, just by being honest with myself. And one thing about myself that I would really like to take care of and fix is my voice. I fucking hate it. I've tried. Before you guys tell me that I can train my voice, I've tried. When I'm at work, I work with a team of people, but I'm at one side of the machine and they're way 30, 40, 50 feet away on the other side of it, so they can't hear me. I'm usually standing there talking to myself, and probably from across the way I look like a crazy woman, but I'm trying to raise my voice or get used to talking in a higher pitch, tone, whatever you want to call it. It never works. It sounds unnatural. It just doesn't sound good. Even if I'm like up here, like you can tell, it's first of all, it's still really deep, and it's artificial. It's artificial as fuck, and I hate that feeling. I hate that sound. If I just want to take those vocal cords and narrow them down a little bit. That's it. We'll call it a day. I'll be happy. Voice feminization surgery will be the first on the list. If I need to, I can get a breast augmentation in 2 or 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, who knows. But SRS is definitely going to be number 2 on the list, because if I hate that member. I hate it. I want it to be gone immediately. I've wanted it gone since I knew what it was. Since I knew it was there, I've wanted it gone. So, if I can finally get that done, that'll be great. But, literally, there's nothing has changed. I mean, maybe you can see a little bit different face shape. Maybe my body shape has changed just a little bit, but for between 4 months and 5 months, the only thing that's changed is I'm another month down the road. Everything that has changed previously, it's like it's here to stay, and there's really nothing else going on. And I hate that I don't have more to say on it, but it's just true. There's just nothing there's just nothing there to speak on. And I'm still going to do monthly updates up to a year. Once I get to a year, I'll probably do either every other month or every 3 months. Either way, I'm almost certain that after a year there will really be nothing to talk about. But I know whenever I was looking at people's videos and watching before I hatched from my little egg, that I loved monthly updates even if there was nothing there. I just liked hearing them speak on their life and what's going on in their lives and how things are going for them. So that's sort of what I'm doing for you guys, not only as a way to document personally my transition and to see visually how things progress, but also if someone happens to catch my channel and for whatever reason find me interesting, they get a little piece of my life in these videos. And I hope that you all are remaining safe and being responsible through this whole coronavirus thing. If you got laid off of work, I really hope that you're just able to make it through, and I hope that everyone remains positive, remains healthy, and stay entertained somehow. Just do it. Like this. I'm in a different tuning.